Hello everyone! Today I'm going to show you how to create habit tracker in Notion. We're going to start by creating a new page and then we're going to want to name this page as habit tracker. Next, I'm going to add a cover photo just for fun. I always like to add some cover photo for my Notions template. And when you add your cover photo, you can always scroll around the gallery or you can also upload whatever pictures you want. I personally like to use Unsplash because it's quite easy and they have a variety of pictures in their gallery. So this is the pictures that I ended up choosing. It's just some green plants. I feel like it gives a good vibe and I kind of like the color green, so I'm just going to go ahead and use this one. And the next thing we're going to do is we're going to want to create a table view database. To do that, you can just go ahead and type on slash and then type data and try to scroll around until you found a table database. And this is how our table will look like. As you can see, it's quite in the center and it's quite small, so I always like to adjust my view to small text and full width. And I'm also going to change the font because I think I prefer this one, so I'm just going to go ahead and click it. Now I'm going to start and customizing my table view. The first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to name this table as daily habit. You can name it however you want, and for now I'm just going to go ahead and click on daily habit. You can also change the symbol that is located on the left side of the wording. I would like to change the symbols into a flower symbols because why not? You can feel free to add up whatever symbols you want, but for me, I'm just going to go ahead and choose this tulip flowers. And then I also going to hide the database title because I don't really need it. So I'm just going to go ahead and hide it. And then I'm going to customize the columns of my table. The first column, I'm just going to leave it as name. And for the second one, I'm not going to use tag, so I'm just going to go ahead and delete these properties for now. Next, I'm going to customize the columns of my table, and the first column I'm going to add is going to be the date column. So I'm going to go ahead and add up more properties and type on date. And the next properties I'm going to add is actually going to be the checkbox property. These checkboxes are going to be the habits tracker, so I'm going to create several habits that I hope I will do each day, and I'm going to just add up 3 for now. You can add up however many you would like, but for now I'm just going to go ahead and add 3. And then I'm going to name each text box column as the daily habits that I would like to do. So the first thing is going to be meditation, the second one is going to be exercise, and the third one is going to be email checking. And then after I'm done renaming all of them, I'm just going to adjust the width of my column so that I can see every single properties well. Next, we're going to create one more column, and that column is going to be the progress tracker. If you have a lot of habits that you would like to keep track on each day, this progress tracker is going to be very helpful. So to create that, you're going to want to add a new property in the type of formula. And then you're going to want to change the symbol so that it's going to express better on what the specific column is going to be. And then we're going to want to type in our formula manually. So click on edit formula, and then what we're going to do is we're going to type out to number, and then you're going to click on the first habit you want to keep on track on, and then click on plus sign to add up the other habits, and then repeat the same step until you cover all of the habits you would like to count the progress on. Once you're done, click on the done button, and then on this drop down menu over here, you're going to want to scroll down, and you're going to see that you can change the form of the progress. And if you scroll down even further, you're going to see the word divide by, and over here we're going to add up the number 3 because that is the amount of habit that I'm going to track each day. If you have 5 habits, go ahead and insert number 5, and so on and so on. And I decided not to show number. And I also want to change my progress bar to have the color pink. And you also have three options to see your progress. You can choose the number form, the ring form, but for me, I prefer the progress bar, so I'm going to go ahead and choose that. And also going to rename this column from formula to just progress. Once we're done with that, you can see that if I tick on the checkbox on my daily habit, the progress bar is going to show the amount of habits that I've already done on that day. And I think it's going to make it easier for us to track on what we have done each day and how many habits we haven't done. As for the date, you can see that we have to input it manually. But in case you don't really like how it looks like for now, I'm going to show you how you can track your habit in another form. So what you're going to do is you're going to want to highlight all of the table over here, and you're going to want to click on the triple dots on the right side of your screen, which is located besides the new button. On the drop down menu, you're going to want to scroll all the way down until you found the copy link to view. And then you're going to want to paste the link that you've already copied below the table that you have already created. Click on Create Link View of Database. And once you've created that, you're going to want to click on New Empty View. Click on Layout, and then you're going to want to choose the calendar layout. So what it does is that it's going to allows you to track your habit with calendar view. So in case you don't really like how the table view looks like, you can also create your habit tracker in this form right here. But as you can see, if you go to the date that we have already created earlier, it's going to say untitled. To change that, what you're going to do is you're going to click on these triple dots right here, go to properties, and then make sure to show all of the properties that we've already created before. So you can do that by clicking on this eye symbol manually, or you can just also click on show all on top of each properties. I wasn't sure on which one I would like to show on the calendar view earlier, but I ended up choosing to show everything. And now, as you can see, you can also see the progress of your daily habits in this form. I noticed that I accidentally created the same habits at the same day, so I ended up fixing it and now it looks better. I have no double date now. Next, I'm going to name each habit. So on the name column, I'm going to go ahead and type on daily habit. And then after that, I'm going to create a template so that each time I add up more date to my habits tracker, it's going to show with the exact same properties that I've already created. And you can do that by simply click on the new buttons over there, click on new templates, and over here I'm just going to go ahead and give the daily habit as the page title, and then I'm making sure that all of the properties that I've created, such as the daily habit, the date, etc., is included. And then after I'm saving that, I'm going to go ahead and set this daily habit as my default. So again, if I add some more row or some more date, the daily habit page is going to be the default page, so I don't have to repeat the properties insertions anymore. Next, I'm actually going to change the first table name as today because I want to create some more tables that are going to show my habit trackers in the form of weeks as well as month. And I'm going to show you how to do that in a bit. The first thing we're going to do is we're going to put on filter on this table right now, and I'm going to change from this week to this day. And what it does is that it's going to show me only the date that I've chosen. So it's going to make it easier if I want to track just this day. And if I want to track the other day, what I can do is that I can duplicate this table right here. And then I'm going to put on filter that is specifically to be seen only for a certain week. So you can see right here that I've already duplicated the table, and then I'm going to rename it to this week. And then I'm going to put on the filter only on the specific week that I would like to see. Lastly, I also created a tab that are going to track my habit for the past month. As you can see now, I have 3 tabs that are showing the habit trackers daily, weekly, as well as monthly. So that is how you can create your own habit tracker with Notions. I hope this tutorial is helpful for you. Thank you so much for watching and have a great day.